Hello everybody! Rose8767 here, bringing you a brand new series. Vampires have been out for quite some time. I was pretty damn excited when they came out. I have built, I didn't entirely build this, I kind of mostly downloaded it, but I made this castle. I edited this castle. I added the description. It was originally just a normal castle. I made it vampire appropriate because this is simple vampires. And let me just read the description off for you. Alright, so the LaCaprios are oh, that's their description. Alright. Really? The castle doesn't have a description? It's supposed to have a description. Sorry about that, guys. Oh well, I'll put it in later. There's supposed to be a description, but we'll read their description for right now. The Caprios are vampires that have lived since 1671 with their family. When their family was murdered by the revolution that happened in their part of Paris. That's why I call their part of Paris. To save themselves, they had Count Dracula in Transylvania turn them into vampires. They hibernated for 345 years. Now they re-inhabit the castle after feeding off the tourists that were in their way. So we're gonna go ahead and go into cast to show this family off. I actually have to edit the lot though. There was a lot information. Oh, she's in her pajamas. Well, that's because she was hibernating where we left her. So this is the daughter. This is Rosa LaCaprio. This is she is a teenager and she's a vampire, so we will eventually age her up into a young adult. But for right now, she's gonna stay a teenager because she is a vampire, and vampires do not age. But this is her everyday wear. This is her formal wear, very princessy. This is her active wear. Of course, there's no Victorian active wear, so I kind of just threw something. This is her sleepwear from the Vintage Glamour. I figured that was appropriate. This is her party wear. A little break from the purple for that. And then because there's no Victorian swimwear, there's that. She's also wearing the Vintage Glamour nightgown. And this is Lilith LaCaprio. Obviously no activewear. This is her formal wear. This is her everyday wear, which I think the hair is actually... Nope, I think we're good. Party wear, yeah. This actually was the most Victorian thing I could find, other than what I've used. And then the swimwear, because there's no actual, there is no real Victorian sleepwear for guys, so I just did a robe. But this is Draco Cullenbow, and this is his everyday wear. This is his formal wear. And also, we're gonna zoom in real quick. In Victorian times, guys actually wore makeup, so I gave him some makeup because he's character. He's supposed to be from the 1600s. But this is his formal wear. Makeup is the same actually. Active wear, sleepwear, because there's really nothing. This is his party wear, which I thought was very appropriate. I'm glad we have a top hat because that makes sense for the theme I'm going. And then just that for his swimwear. Now, he wants to be the master vampire. He is self-assured. He is a snob, and he is a genius. She wants to be a vampire family, so she wants to have an extended family. She is good. She is family-oriented, and she is romantic. She wants to be the good vampire. She is also good, and she is clumsy. I actually quickly want to change that because I don't want them both to be good. So we're gonna change hers to I don't want them both to be good, so something similar to good, I guess, is cheerful. So we'll do cheerful. She's cheerful. Now for their dark forms, because I love that the Sims have dark forms. The outfits don't change, but their looks do. So, and the makeup does. I don't think the makeup changes either. I don't honestly remember, but yeah, basically this is their dark forms. Nothing really changed. I didn't go too elaborate with their dark forms. Here's his dark form. See, nothing really changed except he's got no lipstick in that one. He's supposed to be the creepiest of the bunch. She's kind of a mixture of the two. I should probably have gone closer up so you could really see their faces, but we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, they got a lot creepier. And now we're gonna go ahead and go into facial things so that we can show off those fangs. She's got the Nosferatu fangs, which I love that they included the whole Nosferatu thing. And he's got the razor sharp teeth. And then she's just got plain old, and oh yeah, she's got like the best eyes in my opinion. I though really like the purple eyes. And then she's just got the classic fangs. But you know, like his dark form has his dark form hasn't had the eyes edited. We need to fix that right now. We need to fix that. Okay, we're gonna give him white eyes because he's supposed to look the scariest of the bunch. And we're gonna go on to you, and you don't even have the custom vampire eyes. We need to fix this. There's a lot of I don't want to swear. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed. We're gonna give you blue eyes. The glowing blue eyes. There we go. Now they got vampire eyes. Alright, good thing we did that. Now there we go. Those are our Sims. And we're gonna go back into world. The year is now 2017 of the month of January. We find our vampires after waking up after a very long hibernation. Okay, so she has to go to school. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're actually going to, okay, maybe the teenage thing is not gonna work because of the school thing. So we're gonna take a vacation day from school. Yeah, we're gonna age her up. The teenage thing was a cool idea, but the school thing is not gonna work. So why don't we go ahead and cook? But yeah, we're pretending they have just woken up. Many, many years have gone by. This is the first time they have woken up. The school thing is not going to work though. But they have not been active in many, many centuries. I should say many years. They haven't done a thing. Of course, you know, the place has been remodeled the place has been remodeled a little bit since they were last here, because there is a computer from when it was a tourist attraction. There is the dollhouse was here. The bassinet needs to be a gothic bassinet. I don't know why I didn't change that, but we're gonna pretend that bassinet wasn't there, and in fact it was a gothic bassinet. It's just the plain old white one. But we're gonna yeah, the place has been just a little bit. Oh, that wall though. How did I not notice that wall? It was not painted. Give me a second here, guys. Oh my goodness, this person left this house basically unfinished. We're just gonna add, not drywall. Drywall's icky. I'm gonna add just a plain old white wall. Maybe not that. Maybe. No, make it white. Just plain old white hallway wall. There we go. And apparently it needs a flooring, so we're gonna just add wooden floors. Wait, let's do this one. Yeah, that looks nice. All right, so we're gonna do that. I want to change your floor actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that. We're gonna do this for this room. I'm gonna change the wall. All right, so we're gonna change the wall to this. Nope. Yeah, that works. Alright, so that's the wall. Does this have like... That works. That's my favorite. Okay, that works. Alright, so that's the room. Alright, so this we're gonna pretend this place has been remodeled a bit since they were last here. Of course, they've been, you know, asleep for many years. But also stuff has gathered dust. The dining room hasn't been used in forever, so there are cracks and rips and everything because nobody uses it. It's basically just been on display. The kitchen as well. The kitchen has gone under some bad times, and it used to be quite beautiful. But they're not gonna use the kitchen that much anyway because they're vampires. But the kitchen has got some cracks and stuff in the walls because nobody uses it. Then they're not gonna use it. The living room, though, is still in pristine condition, so is the study over here, which somebody added a computer to the study when it was a tourist destination. But nobody ever knew about the basement down here. The doors to these two doors here have always been locked, so nobody knew what was down here, that there were coffins with our main characters hanging out in the basement. Anyway, let me select Lilith. We're gonna change Lilith into her everyday right now. Lilith has just woken up from decades of sleep, so she's decided she's going to apply some new makeup. She's gonna try gray eyes and glossy pink lips. You're still cooking the cake? Yes? No? Did you stop? Really? Where'd you put the cake? Is it in here? Okay, so we're gonna take the cake out of here. We're gonna put it right on the counter, and you're going to add birthday candles. Now, we're gonna actually watch as she applies the makeup.
Iron boy.
I want to see what this looks like. I've never actually done this before. Alright, there we go. There's her new makeup for the new millennia. So why don't you now go upstairs. The daughter, I shouldn't have made her a teenager, to be honest, but we're going to go ahead and age her up. We'll pretend she's younger than them. We'll pretend she's younger than them, and that maybe because she's a young adult, her first marriage, she had Rosa when she was still a teenager, so maybe that's the story behind it. So Rosa is around the same age as her now. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and age her up, and we're gonna have to go back to making her a good vampire. And what should the last trait be? I think the last trait will be self-assured. I think would work because the whole vampire thing. So we're going to go ahead and put that. We can't call them to meal, so we're going to go ahead and put that in the inventory. Wait, not inventory. We're not going to put that in. We're going to put that in the fridge. It's not like we can use it anyway, but just in case we need to age somebody up. Now, did it end up in the fridge, right? Yes. Yes, no, maybe. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and sell her homework because she's from another decade. She does not need homework. Anyway, we're gonna now she's just woken up as well, so she's gonna go ahead and touch up her face a bit. She hasn't done anything in forever, so she's gonna go ahead and touch up her face. She's gonna do browns, and she's gonna do brown eyes and satin lips. What's this? Change outfit. Yeah. Don't talk to Drago. Don't talk to Draco. Draco, why don't you get out of your pajamas? Why don't you get out of your pajamas? And let's see, what time is it? It is 12 p.m. So they don't really know what happened. As far as they don't know they're in the modern world right now. All they know is that they've been asleep ever since they turned because they were hiding from the people that were responsible, the people who were trying to kill them during the revolution. So they're waking up in a whole new world. This is their first time experience. The last time they checked, we're gonna go ahead and go up. We're gonna go ahead and go up to the top of the castle. But last time they checked, this castle was next to a whole peasant village, not a restaurant. A restaurant right here, a whole bunch of modern stuff, and retail stores, because there are retail stores next to it, because this was the tourist attraction section. So there's a retail store, there is another retail store, and there is a restaurant, because this is not what was here with the last time they were awake. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and and I think I kind of just I just a little bit played them, I think. No, so I haven't. Let me just see if I played them at all. Didn't I? No, I haven't even done anything with them. So he's waking up, so he's got 2 points. So his first power he's gonna discover is he's gonna discover that he can turn into a bat. And what about you? You have no powers. So the first power she's gonna discover is that she's eternally welcome. And what are you gonna discover for your first power? Your first power will be detect personality.
New beam Shorg.
All right, so they're really starting from square one with this, and let's see. Become a minor vampire she has to do, and she has to purchase a vampire creation power. Okay. Apparently she's already completed the first part of her milestone. Interesting. Become a vampire. I guess because she was already a vampire, she completed all that. Anyway, yeah, so you completed the first part of inspiration as soon as we booted them up. As soon as I first booted up this family, apparently. Interesting. So he has to use a computer to search up vampires. So why don't you go ahead and do that since it's still the daytime. Search information about vampires. What, can you not get on? Oh, it's that chair again. God, I hate this chair. It's like, it's there, but you can't actually get on anything with it. It's like they made the chair, but you can't actually use the damn chair because you can't physically get on anything that has the chair next to it. You physically can't get to. Don't know why they created such a stupid chair. I'm gonna go ahead and add this chair instead. We'll leave those chairs. We'll leave those chairs. So why don't you then? Why am I suddenly on her? Oh. So why don't you go ahead and search vampire secrets? Search up vampire secrets. And now he's completed that, and now he just needs to read volume 1 of the vampire thing. Now what about you? You're a good vampire. Become a vampire, use computer to search vampire information about vampires, and reach volume 3 of vampire lore level. So why don't you go ahead and start that?
Oh, banana.
Oh, they're hugging. That's cute. Alright, so why don't you go ahead and search vampire secrets. And eventually we will move them to eventually to Forgotten Hollow. This is where we're starting though, because this is like the castle, and they're gonna eventually need to move to Forgotten Hollow. Alright, he has unlocked a vampire tome. So why don't you go ahead and purchase said tome. No, they're like, yeah, they're gonna move to the Vampire Hollow real soon, but in this series, but like right now we're gonna hang out in this castle. They'll probably just... How big is this castle lot, by the way? How big is this lot, by the way? 40 by 30. Is there even a lot like that in Forgotten Hollow? Because I want to keep the castle with us. Also, I just realized there's no bedrooms. 4 bedrooms. Wait, hold on. 3 bedrooms upstairs, and the 3 coffins downstairs. So we'll say 6 bedrooms. And 1 bathroom. I know that for a fact. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I just realized though, there might not actually be a lot that size in Forgotten Hollow, so we might actually have to get a whole new castle. Or we could just leave them here. I honestly don't, but I would like to explore Forgotten Hollow in this series. And you've also unlocked a vampire tome, so why don't you go ahead and purchase that vampire tome. Of course, we don't have a lot of money right now, so we won't do it just yet. Said purchase the vampire tome. Oh, there we go. Alright.
Think of a uni.
We do want to eventually move him there, but because it's definitely going to have to explore it, because that's the whole thing of the series is that it's vampires, and Vampire Hollow is where all the vampires tend to hang out. But I really don't want to lose this lot. I suppose we could always edit it and like take out some of the stuff in the back, because I mean really, like, when are we going to use this? Definitely, we can't use the grill. We don't need that. I mean, we could explore the hedge maze, but, like, hang out by the fountain, but really, at the same time, really, we can't. This is really just viewing stuff, and we can't really use that either. We really don't need that stuff, so we might as well place the lot as a smaller version in the other world. And how big is the basement, by the way? Yeah, we really don't need all this area, to be honest. We could probably just get away with just the castle. So I'm actually gonna see what I can do in Edit World. I will be right back, but be right back, guys. So give me a second. All right, we are back, and I actually moved them. To Forgotten Hollow off camera, so they now live here. Not much has really happened besides that. I moved a couple of families in. We got Twilight; those lived here. We got the Thantos. I got them off the gallery. We added Maxis people who were in the trailer to the Strahd household. But anyway, let us go back into the gameplay. Alright. Let's see, you can jam with your voice and the singing skill. Yeah, we knew this. I actually need to do City Life at some point to release the video that I shot. Alright, and I just gotta check something real quick because... Okay, the door is there, because there was a glitch where I had a version where I didn't have a door. So anyway, they're burning. Go here. Fly here is bat. Go here. Alright, so why don't you then... So now, why don't you guys hibernate? Oh, you don't need to hibernate. Your energy is actually pretty good for somebody who stood out in the sun. Alright, but your thirst is down, so why don't we, before we end this, why don't we go to the... Did we already get the book? Do we even have a bookcase? Oh, you have the book. Okay, so why don't you read that before we end this part, and then should research some vampires. Oh wait, you already have the book. Okay, so why don't you read the book, and then why don't you search vampires? Come on, go search those vampires. Come on. All right. Totally forgot. The chair is back. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it. That would totally mess it up. Because the stupid person chair is back. Not saying the person who put the chair there is stupid. I'm saying that the person who invented the chair forgot to make it an actual functioning chair. Because it seems you can't actually do anything with the chair as a computer chair once you unlock it. Which is really dumb in my opinion. Anyway, so that probably means we still have to put the bassinet then. And the wallpaper has to go back. Wonderful. Just give me a second here, guys. Here we go. I honestly forget what wallpaper I did. I think I did this one. White. Yeah, looks right. Alright, so... And the floor was wood, I believe. Oh, I think it was this wood. Oops. Alright, and then we did actually change this room to, I believe it was something luxury. Here we go. I think it was this flooring. And there we go. All done. Now why don't you actually search up vampires this time?
Uh-huh. Wadee-da.
Alright, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Oh, hold on, they learned something. Nope, they leveled up. This section... Oh, really? Okay. This section says some vampires are guilty about having to feed on Sims and do everything they can to avoid it. Discovered vampire secrets. Lilith is delving deep into researching vampires. There seems to be a lot of knowledge she could unlock. If she continues to research. All right. Rosa read that it is possible for vampires to be cursed. Oh, cured. She may be able to learn more by continuing the research, and then discovered plasma packs. Draco has discovered that there are alternative methods for vampires to satisfy their thirst. He can now order a plasma pack from a computer. Yay! Alright.
Vobi Gora. Huh.
I'm actually gonna take out this globe. I'm gonna put it in a bar globe. Not only because that one's more expensive and it gives us money, but this one, but I would like to have a bar globe. And she has discovered a vampire tome. Why don't you go ahead and purchase this? Actually, let's not purchase another tome. They both got tomes. They're not gonna need them when they're done. So let's not purchase another tome. One, we're not swimming in cash, so especially because we had to rebuy our castle. Completed milestone! Yay! Oh, where's he going? I'll put the book down, apparently. Oh. I actually, that was a timer. I have to end this episode here. So, we did cover a lot of stuff today, but, I think we got enough footage. So, I love you all, my beautiful lovelies. I'll see you later. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. Bye-bye.